Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which will increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things, like content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first off is your content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So not sure what's going on with your hosting of your website, but when I type this in the URL, here's what comes up. So there might be a hosting issue. So that's a deeper conversation that I would have to do some more research on. So if you want to figure that out, you can reach me in the email. But I could still pull your URL and give you some numbers and give you some techniques to optimize this website and this URL here. So with Google, if I was looking for your services, I might type this in, HVAC, Mesa, Arizona. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good strategy if you haven't done this yet. You could invest in this and optimize these Google ads and outrank these competitors, be right in front of the faces of consumers. That's one strategy. This is a map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for as much as you can for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List, Yelp, because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you got some top competitors in the area here. It's a competitive market, with Penguin Air. But if I compare your website to this Honest Air, if you get outranked this website or you get close to it, you're going to be on the first page, and that's going to give you some value and some leads. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers. So yeah, on that website, the number, you're not using any keywords, and that's really important. So definitely want to increase your keywords to increase your searchability so consumers can find you for your website. Just compare that to a local competitor here, this Honest Air. They're using 644 keywords. So you don't have to recreate the wheel on the keywords. You could do a deep dive in competitors' website. As long as these keywords apply to you, you could put them on your website. You could optimize them. Looks like all these apply to you. HVAC Mesa, AC Repair Mesa, those are those buyer intent keywords. And that's how you start matching competitors. Eventually you add to your keywords, you start outranking your competitors. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have quality backlinks. It's not always about the quantity. So right now you're using 43 backlinks with 16 reference domains. Compare that to a local competitor, what it takes to be on that first page. They're using 877 backlinks with 200 reference domains. So the goal is to get here, not overnight, but over time. You want to add to your backlinks every so often. You can do a deep dive in these backlinks and see what's quality and what's follow, and you can tag them as well. So you want to not only match these numbers over time, but dominate these numbers to get more to this traffic, this 348, compared to the traffic you're getting to zero traffic with these numbers here. So one thing, definitely increase keywords, increase backlinks, and you should be well on your way to increasing your online presence. Then finally, there's citations. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google Business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this could generate huge amounts of revenue. And if you have that Mesa, Arizona address or whatever business address you have, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So that the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here with the map pack, and appear organically with all the services that you do, all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates a pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a line of feedback on this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.